Welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this studio tip, is about my setup for doing large pastels, and let me show you how I do it. So my extra large pastel paper is mounted vertically on the wall. And then I have a table close by, and all my different colors of pastel. I have charcoal, which comes in a dust form. I have all these different colors, this is Sennelier handmade pastel, beautiful, just beautiful. And I have some willow charcoal sticks for drawing, also the jumbo soft pastels that I like to use so much. But the thing is, I'm gonna have a lot of dust flying all over the place. Let me show you one more trick that I've done here in the studio. So, to collect all that dust and the particles flying all over the place, I created this cardboard trough. It catches all the dust, doesn't go all the way to the floor, get all over the place, and picks up all the hunks, the chunks rather, and the hunks of the pastel that break off. I can pick it up and reuse it. Nothing like reusing old pastel and the dust, and I rub it and it just feels pretty cool. Pretty neat trick, huh? And I hope you enjoyed that studio tip, and don't forget my favorite spray fixative for pastels and watercolor and chalk drawings is Spectra Fix. I talked about it before, don't forget. And if you want to know about any of these other materials that I use, don't forget to go to my website, and right there on the front page it says resource list. Just push that red button and bingo, up comes all the materials that I use here in my studio. Don't forget Spectra Fix. Hey, a bonus track. Well, if you survived that BobBlast, I have a wonderful thing to show you right now. I get a lot of questions, which is pretty lively conversation about why do I put my paper pieces and glue them on these cheap Joe panels. Well, it's pretty simple actually. I travel a lot, so yay! I do a lot of workshops all over the world. Kind of hard to take all these canvases, so I bring paper. So I end up back in the studio with all these paper pieces. What do I do with them? Well, looking at frames and the cost of mats and the cost of glass and all the other problems that go with it, I have decided to glue my paper pieces onto these canvases and or all these panels here. Wonderful. But I think what you really want to see is the next video, which is following this one right here, of how I actually do it. So it'll save you a lot of money and time. This is at least what I do. It's not a new idea, it's an old idea, but it's what I do to save a whole lot of money and time in the studio. Watch, enjoy, see you at the next BobBlast. Hi, this is Robert Burridge, and I'm here to help you save some money in this new free art lesson. One of the things about an artist is they always complain about the cost of framing their paintings. I'm going to save you millions of dollars. Here's a painting. What I do is I actually glue the paper right onto a canvas. And so this is what it would look like. The paper's finished, it's been varnished, it's been photographed, and now I'm going to put it on a canvas. So it's a great look, and the galleries that I'm in love this. It's lightweight, no heavy glass, no big frames, no mats to buy and all that and get dirty. So it's a pretty clean and very contemporary look. So this is the painting done. Let me show you how I put it together. You start off with the painting. The painting is done. It's finished. I like it just where it is. It's been signed. It has collage. It has paper. It's everything I like about my painting. So it's done. Next thing I do is I get a canvas a little bit larger than the paper. And notice I've painted the sides and about an inch in with some neutral tone, might be a dark gray. I don't try to use a color to match it. So you kind of edge it off a little bit like that. I make sure it's all nice and square, and I can see the edges. I have about a quarter of an inch of the canvas showing. I kind of like that look. Not too much of a canvas, but it gives a nice finish to it. So I said, yep, it's perfect. That's how I like it, and this is what we do. I take gel medium, a lot of gel medium. That's the only glue I use in my studio.
take a whole lot of this stuff, and I just literally put it all over the whole canvas. All over, just get lots of it on there. I also put a whole lot on top of the back of the painting also. So I have this surface is sticky, this surface is sticky, and now here we go. We put it right on top, move it around. Don't worry about the glue showing. In fact, this is kind of a messy process, but the end result's really nice. Now this gel medium will dry clear, so you won't see it. So we push it down in here, get out all the air bubbles in here. Sometimes we'll use a roller or another scraper starting from the center, and you get rid of all that excess adhesive. It comes out, falls over to the side. Oh, it's really labor intense and messy, but boy, again, the end result's beautiful. And I'll push it all out. Then if there's any excess, I'll just wipe it off on all four sides like this. If you have a canvas and it starts to push down like that and not resist, you can actually add up a couple layers of magazines underneath it to keep it from pushing down. That's a good idea. So I like to stack up lots of layers of half-inch gator board or foam board. It's a temporary core, you might call it that. So now it's not going to go anywhere. Now here's the best part. It's almost like pressing flowers. You're going to get some plastic, a plastic sheet. Now this plastic is the stuff you get at the hardware store. I like to use polyethylene. Make sure it says polyethylene because nothing sticks to it. Polyethylene. And I happen to like to use 4-ply. 3-ply is fine too, but I like the 4-ply polyethylene, and it's oversized. I put it on top of this, and as I said, it's like pressing flowers. You just get a big board. This might be a sheet of plywood or masonite, and this is where it gets to be really high tech. And now you put a weight on top of it. We're pressing flowers, remember? It could be a gallon or a couple quarts or sometimes a cinder block, as long as you're pressing it down with a weight. Wait 24 hours. And then you take off the weight, take off this temporary board. Nothing sticks to the plastic. It is so ready to go. And now we're finished. And all I need to do next is put the wiring in the back, and off to the galleries it goes. That'll save you lots of money. As I said, it was labor intense, but it saves you lots of money, and it's a real nice contemporary presentation. For more tips and techniques, check out my other free art lessons and my DVDs. And to see a whole lot more painting techniques, make sure you go to robertburridge.com, and I'll see you the next time.